Hello, hello, hello. Now I am now testing out streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, or X, I suppose. Um, but interestingly enough, as you can see here, Streamlabs doesn't actually let me see the chat for Twitter. So what I'm going to be doing is switching back to this every so often. And oh, I can hear myself. I'm just going to mute that. Mute. Oh no, I've got this open. There we go. Right, so I'll be switching back to the Twitter page every so often just to see if there's anything in chat. Probably won't be, to be fair, but there we go. But for now, what I'm going to be doing is actually carrying on working on Feature Realm. And one of the biggest problems I actually have at the moment is I do not remember for the life of me where I actually got to. So let me just pop on over here. Yeah, I've been a little bit lackluster with the streaming and keeping up with it. But I work on this usually Mondays, but yesterday being bank holiday, I didn't work on it then. But yeah, no, I've completely forgotten where I got to, which is part of the part of the problem with only working on this when I'm streaming. I can't even remember if I was using Bun for this. Let's just have a quick look. I think I was. Yes, I was. Sweet. Okay, so we'll just do bun run dev, spin this up, see where I got to. I do believe I also need to. So I'm also going to need Docker open as well. So let's just spin that open now. Let's wait for Docker to open. Where are you? There it is. And Docker is up. Now if we Docker compose up and we'll run that in the background or the touch mode or whatever. It would help if I was actually in the right thing. Here we go. Docker compose up -d. That will get that running, and then we've just got to, I believe, click sign in on this. Continue with GitHub. That should all work. Nope, that's the wrong account. UK. And I'm not reading out my password. Go away. Yeah, of course there's errors. Why wouldn't there be errors? 500 error. Ah, come on. Okay. Believe that is possibly down to do. So if I let me try this one more time. Yeah, that's not working at all, is it? Okay. Looks like we've got some debugging to do before we can do anything else. What else do I need up? I believe I'm also going to need, bun run db generate, and I'll do that, and then bun run db migrate. Let's get the tables up and running there. Come on, you can do it. Okay, let's reload the page. Well, continue with GitHub and logged in. Yeah, so the problem basically was that I didn't have the tables migrated, which was a problem I actually said on a previous stream I needed to fix, but I'm not doing that today either. But projects, feature realm, and then we're just going to bun run db studio. And that will bring this up here. And we got the features and sessions, everything else. And let me just remind myself. So we click on this, go to your features, and we'll click to features thing here, and we're going to call this super duper new feature. This is just a test, and HTTPS com. Create the feature. That's been just back here, I remember now. We'll pop into the studio, we'll click on this. We can actually see that I do have the, sorry too, so let me just turn my phone off. There we go. The feature actually is now popping itself here with the slug and everything else, so that's fine. And just to be and just wanted to double check something. If I pop back into features, we would try to use the same title, some random crap, https doodle.com, create feature. A feature of that title already exists. Right, cool. So that's where I got to last time. To be fair with you, I really didn't plan anything ahead for this stream. I've been messing around with Streamlabs because I wanted to give multi-streaming a go. So, not really sure what I'm going to work on with. Oh, well, what features we're going to work on for this. But what I think we're going to do, we have super duper. We got the basics set up here, which is fine. Not sure why that's highlighted a different color. That sounds like a problem for another day. But let me see. Can I zoom in on this? That'll make things a bit better. Let's just see if I can hide that. Yeah, cool. And if I just open this up, there we go. Okay, that's all working. That's all working. Sweet. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll work on attaching. So I've actually got this as features, but I actually want it to be products. So I do have a little bit of refactoring to do. So let's just pop on over to, let's just close this stuff down. If we pop on over to our schema file, I believe it was db schema like so, and we do we change this to the product table like so, and pop on over here. Yeah, I've also been working on Mac computer for a while now, so my keyboard shortcuts are going to be all over the place, but I have actually also been using Vim. So let me turn this back on and watch it all go to, you know what, no, until I've figured out some of the on the Windows version of VS Code using Vim, there's a couple of shortcuts and Vim motions which are playing up, and what I want to make sure I go ahead and do is actually sort out those bugs before, well, not really bugs, I suppose it's just set up before I go playing with Vim again on here. But for now, we'll just we'll just carry on. So product relations like show, and we'll rename this to product table, and this will be product table user ID, product table like so. Yeah, that's fine. And then what we want to do is also create an export const feature table again is going to be equal to I don't want to do this. Let's see what GitHub Copilot has to say about it. That is pretty close to what I want, actually, in terms of it actually being what's the word I'm looking for, linked to the product. So each product is going to act as almost like a category for the features. So yeah, and then I want to pop on over here, and one thing I do want to do is sort of I want to refactor this form out of the server page bit here. So next thing we're going to do is pop in here, and I'm going to create a new file. We're going to call this product lowercase to be more in line with the ShadcnUI stuff, TSX, and then if we get rid of the use client thing there, and we actually take all of this stuff out, so we copy that, we're going to stick that in here. I'm actually just going to go to the top here and grab all of the imports. Probably don't need all of them, but if we stick them all up here, no, see, I've already done this wrong. Export default function product form like so, and we'll also mark this as use client, and then I think I still have those on my clipboard. I do. Then we just run in here and grab basically the guts of this component like so, and just paste that in there like that, and then we pop in here, and what we'll do, well, if we grab all of that, delete it, and we're just going to return the product form like so. Then we just delete all of this stuff. And what that allows us to do is keep this as a server, keep this page bit as a server component, and just remove all the unnecessary imports there. So the page itself is still a server component, but then the form itself is the client component. So if we ever want to add anything else in here, this remains a server component. We just import all our client components in here. Sweet. Then what I need to do is rename this to products. Then we're going to pop on over to, yes please, and then we pop on over to our layout. I believe somewhere in here there is, here it is. So products, and rename that to products as well, like so. And then we're just going to pop on over to the terminal again, and we're going to generate the new schemas, going to migrate the new schemas, and that should pop up with some bits and bobs telling us that stuff's going to go missing. I think. Maybe. Either that, it will just throw an error, or it will just work. Feature and features. That's not what we had in mind. Crap. Okay. Let's pop on over to our schema and see where I made a muppet of myself. Here. Products. That was silly. Okay. We'll pop back onto this, and we'll just generate the schema again. Is products table created or renamed from another table? So features became products. There we go. And we'll migrate that. Wait for the inevitable error. Knowing my luck. Refresh that. So we've got products there now, and we've got feature. And it's actually managed to keep all of the stuff. Now I don't want status. That's what I get for listening to bloody, what do you call it? That is what I get for listening to Copilot. So let me just pop over here. We're going to get rid of that. Okay. Don't save. Whatever that is, just don't save it. Okay. Now if we open this up, we're going to do those exact same steps again. Migrate. Come on. Yep, features no longer exist, but products should exist now. There it is. Okay, sweet. Now, if we pop back on over here, and we are just going to create the features bit. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to copy that, paste that in here, rename that to features, and then I'm going to rename this to feature form, like so. Yep, do that. Now pop on over to this and rename that to create. Actually, no, create feature actions. Fine for this. Sweet. So what I actually need to do before I do anything else, before I forget, is pop in here, rename this to create product action. Yes. Then in here, we have quite a bit of refactoring to do, because that is no longer that. But if we grab all instances of it and do some multi-cursor magic, let's call it product schema, like so. We'll rename this, and anywhere it is used, no, okay, actually that's, yeah, because it's selecting all the one, it's not case sensitive. But what I'm going to do is product form schema, like so. Grab this, put that there, grab all of these, product form schema. Why are you whinging? Does not exist on type name feature schema. I mean, doesn't it? I think so. Oh, VS Code is taking a while to save. Oh, that's because I'm actually on a completely different thing. Okay, next thing we're going to do is pop into layout, and we're going to add this. That should give us that, and then when we click on that, we should break absolutely everything. Cool. Well, at least we're getting somewhere. Now, next thing we need to do is pop over to our thing, and we just need to make sure we have a slug. Whoa. Cannot resolve product form. No, you cannot, because there is no product form. You dozy idiot. Products, this. Oh, man. Ah, I've made a muppet of myself. Product form data, like so. And then what's this whinging about? User ID, object literal may only specify the number on user ID does not exist. I'm just going to see what GitHub Copilot says, just out of my own pure curiosity. There we go. Accept. Add the user ID property. Yeah, that didn't solve my problem. Right, so, okay, right. think I need, so we don't want an ID. We don't want a product ID. Wait, what is this in? This is in products. And do products still have a user ID? Yes, they do. Okay. So this isn't featured. Nah, that's why I. Okay. Right. So product table. Product table like so. And then we're just going to pop down here again. Product table. And then we're going to rename this. Well, rename these to existing feature. No. Existing product. It's all starting to blur into one. And then down here, we're going to do user ID equals user.id. Right, now what else is this complaining about? So under features, oh right, that's fine. I can see why that's complaining. Feature form, so this is complaining about that. So first thing we want to do is go in here and we're going to export feature form instead, not feature from, feature form. Ooh, notifications. There we go. Sweet, so we're going to do that. Save this, and then we're going to actually... Wait, where am I? Features. No, we're in features now. So we actually don't want this. What we want is feature form. Like so. Now these forms at the moment are identical, which really doesn't help, but so let's go and actually pop into here. And we're going to go to the product form, title, description, link, though all that stuff is all going to be the same. But then scroll down and feature type product title, sweet, for your product, like so. Yep, all that stuff is updating, sweet. Product description, describe what your feature does, why it's used, describe your product. Just saying describe your product for now. It's a bit naff to be fair, but product link. Bum 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 bum. And provide a link to the products, documentation, demo, repository. Demo website or repository like that. And then create product. Next thing I actually want to do is pop up here. I'm just going to say dot pros, so we get that from Tailwind, and h2. Ooh, yeah, it's just I just want to see what this looks like. Interesting. So it does actually look like we've got let me see if I can, no, wrong button. Does actually look like the Tailwind Pro stuff isn't actually going to be Pros Lite. Pros Lime. It's not actually a thing. Pros. Text white. Okay. I wonder if there's any documentation on this. So Tailwind, CSS, Pros, Dark Mode. Oh, there is. Even in dark mode. Bum 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 bum. There it is. Dark Pros Invert. Okay, so Dark Pros Invert. Pop back over here. Nice. Okay, cool. It's another case of read the bloody manual. Meh. Okay. Create a product to showcase on your this could be a project, a starter. Yeah, so we are not doing that. Create a product of which your features will all belong to. Think of products like your categories for your features. That is definitely not going to be the final text, but we can always come back to it. Why is this whinging now? Cannot find name div. Yes, you can find div. Don't give me that. I genuinely think TypeScript server is being slow. So let me just restart that. We should be golden. Okay, right. Next we need to create product action. A product with that title already exists. Product created successfully. Product table, so that's what we're going to insert all of that stuff. So let me just test this out now. This is going hot dog. Yep. HTTPS google.com, create the product created successfully. We'll pop into our studio, refresh this. Column status does not exist. I know. Refresh. Features, products. Yep, so the hot dog product does exist. Cool, we are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Okay, so hot dog product exists. Next thing to do will be to pop on over to, so let me just pop on over to our feature form. And one thing we're going to need to do is actually get a hold of our, so that's to create feature action. I'm going to keep all of my actions in separate files. Oh, hold on, this is whinging at me. Why is this whinging at me? Oh, I can't read TypeScript errors. I mean, I can, just don't want to. Quick fix, explain using Copilot. Oh, what? Yeah, that, sure, why not? There are related to TypeScripts. Doesn't exist in the type definition. Okay, so I probably could have figured that out. To be fair. Right, let's just pop over to Schema and let's have a look. Yeah, so basically the problem was I didn't say that features will have user IDs. And so then what we're going to do is feature relations. Feature table references that. So we got here, so product one is going to be on the feature table, the product ID is going to reference that. We're also going to have whatever Copilot says, so that's usually right. I think Copilot is getting better and better. It really is. But now that we've done that, pop over to the Steamer again. Got a user ID in there now. We got the user one table. So this, let me try restarting TypeScript server again. So that should now be right, I'm convinced. No, it's not. Maybe it's because I need to generate the things again. So if we pop over here, migrate, which does take its time. There we go. Pop back over to our code. Restart the TypeScript server again. No, okay. What's this whinging about? Oh, right. So the problem now is that we don't have a product ID in here. And that is the thing I do want to fix. So if we pop into here, what I want to do is I want to get all of our products. And I want to store them as IDs and names, and then I want them to have them as like a drop down that you can then. So when you're creating a feature, you can essentially assign them to a product like a category. So to do that, we need to get. So what I'll do, pop in here. In our server actions, we will create. I'm not sure if this is the best way to do this, but it's the way that sounds good in my head. So get products action.ts. Then in here, we're going to mark this as use server, and then we're going to export default function. Wait, how did I do that for this? We did it as, well, did it in that format. Okay. Pop it here. Grab that. Don't want that just yet. I might want to do that in the future, but we're going to rename this to get products. Let's remove that. Let's delete that. So essentially, I don't think it's going to need anything. And then we'll just do this in here. We're going to get product action. So Copilot is completely wacky and wrong. Tell you what, give me 2 secs. I'm just going to be right back. And we're back. Okay. One thing I want to check is that up? Yeah, it is. Okay. Cool. So we're going to do it here. Now I want to, I'm going to try catch error any console dot, well, we're going to return error and then error message, and then, well, we won't do error message, we just want to say failed to get products list, and then in here we're going to const products equals that. We need to import this like so, find many. I think that's all I need. If not products, type error no products found, please create some products first. Please create a product first. Otherwise we'll return said products like that. Yeah, I think that works. I'll pop over here. And the next thing we're going to do, I think, is const. And we'll set products and set products. Let's set that to null like so. In here we're going to have array or null like so, and then we're going to use effect like that, fetch the products, do this like so, and then we're going to say well, Copilot is absolutely right, except it's not going to be response.data. It's going to be, right, so it's going to be const products response. It's going to be equal to, it's not a wait. It's going to be, what did I name it? Get products from there. There we go. That, and we should enter console.log product response. Now, in theory, if I click over here, and let's just, can't remember keyboard shortcuts, so we'll just use the mouse. Inspect, we'll go over to the console, let's refresh the page, so that needs to be await, which means that needs to be a completely separate thing, so because we don't have async function here, so const get products list is going to be equal to an async function like that. What are you whinging about? Oh, yeah, TypeScript seems to be running a bit slow on my computer, which is a bit annoying, but we're going to get rid of that. And we should, I think, be able to do this. Starting to show my lack of knowledge with what do you call it? Next. Yeah, promise pending. So either way. So I think instead of using that, we're going to have to, no, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll grab this, we'll stick it here. I'm going to I'm going to leave that as it is for now. So I want to test it a bit more, but else we're not going to return said products. We're going to set the products there. And then what we're going to do, rename this to populate products, like so, and call this here populate products. So if I do that, we refresh this page, still pending. Hmm. I'm not sure the best way to do this. Let's have a look at NextJS documentation. Server actions. We don't want forms. Examples. And in here, create invoice. So that's all being done through form data. I tell you what we'll do. We'll stop pissing about with this. Undo everything we've done there. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. I promise you this will be good. And we will grab this. Leave that there for a moment. What we'll do, we'll go to the page. This is actually a server component. So I'm overthinking this slightly. But if we do that, and we move this up to here, and we don't want to export this, but we do want to do get products, and what we want to do, get rid of that, get rid of that, return products, get products, get products list, like so. We don't, if there's an error there for whatever reason, then we're going to return an empty array, like so. In here, we're going to actually add this as a prop, which we will do the TypeScript stuff for in a second. And we're going to do get products list. I think I need to call it like that. Find out in a second. We don't want that anymore, so don't save that. We're going to delete, actually going to delete that. Delete, yay. And then in here, type feature form props. Products, and I will fix this in a second, but products is going to be any for now. Here we're going to do products like so. Products. Now if we pop over here, if I refresh this, chunk. Ooh, what's this? Reason, resolved, value, response. That's sort of what I want, but not really. No, I know why. Const products that, and then we can await that. Async this. In fact, we can simplify this so much more by just doing this and getting rid of that, and going here, putting products like so, refresh that, and then what we should do, and then that gets us our products. Sweet. And then okay, yeah, that's a better pattern for doing this. Now what I will do is say if not products, return loading. No, just give me a wait, so it should be fine anyway. But if not products, we'll return a, well, still return a div. No products found. And I just to test this theory, delete both of those. Yes. And we'll pop back here, refresh shed page. No, see, if not product. So what we'll do instead is say if products.length is equal to is less than 1. No products found. Okay. What we'll do is wrap this in class name of pros, dark pros invert, which we found earlier. Just check this quickly. So I'm sure I heard something go bing. I don't know what it was. Oh, and the dog's going mad. Okay. No products found. In here. Please create a product before. No. You must create a product before you can add any features. And then to make life a bit easier, even though the button is on the left hand side there, I'm going to do div. In fact, what I'll do is if we wrap this in a fragment like so, like that, save that. Then if we go under here and we do div and we wrap and we grab, I think if we do a button like so, as child, and we do that, and then in here if we do link and we grab NextJS like that. Okay, and that does that. And then we do class name, still have to have a bit more space, and then so if we have no products, click that, it takes us to the wrong page. Sweet, we're getting there. So now I'm just going to create the hot dog product again. Ooh, errors. Is it though? Yeah, it is. Okay. That is a problem for in a minute. So at the moment this still works. That works nicely. Go to features. And in here, what I'm going to do, close this for a minute because that's upsetting me. But if I, well, actually I need that open. First thing we want is product. So in our form schema, we want product. So and then please select a product for your feature, like so. What are you whinging about? Cannot find. Did you mean product? Oh, TypeScript going so slow, making me think there's 101 bloody errors. There's a fly in my room. Right. Action Kid brother, I have my YouTube video. Sweet. What YouTube video? Go search Action Kid, you'll find out it's me. I'll tell you what, dude. I'll go have a look at that in a bit. I'll keep it in mind. Wee bit busy at the moment. And what we want to do. So first things first, I'm going to wrap this in close invert for now. We'll do JSON dot stringify products null 2, like so. When we save that, we should get this. Awesome. Then, because of that, we should be able to. Not sure if I got. So if I pop over to ShadcnUI, grab select, like so. Bun. May already have this, but I'm not sure. Cool. And just to let everyone know, I'm only going to be streaming for like another 20 minutes or so. Yeah. We do. I think, do they have documentation on using it in a form? Yes, they do. Okay, so let's have a look at this code. We'll scroll down to here. So grab that. Paste this in here. That's fine, I think. Let's import that from ShadcnUI. Import this. Come on. There we go. Put that from ShadcnUI. Import this from ShadcnUI. Let's import this from ShadcnUI, and let's import this from ShadcnUI. Come on, computer, you can do it. Save that. Pop over here. Watch it cry. Field on change field value. So let's have a look at how he set this up. Oh, it's just he's actually done that in a form field. Okay. Like so. So if we grab all of this and whack that in there, like so. Let's wait for TypeScript to catch up with me. Name, email, nope. Product. Yeah, that's just being slow. Product. Let's go back over here so we can see this updating. Hopefully. We don't want that, I don't think. There we go. Okay, right, so that's doing that now. Just give me 2 sets, so the dog's just pushed the door open. Right, and we're back. Okay, so now that we've done that, placeholder, please select a product for your feature. Or please select a product your feature belongs to. And then in here, just going to comment that out for a second. And whack in here. Well, we're going to see if Copilot can get this right. Like so. The hot dog. Ah, so close. Yet so far. So let me just double check. No, we've still got nothing in there. Okay. Selecting hot dog, but when hot dog is selected, alright, so let me just pop on over to here. Let's have a look. So form field on change value. So are we missing that now? Select field dot value. Field dot on change. Product. Maybe we want field. And then what do we want out of there? Value. No, we don't want that value, because if we do that as value, then if I'm right, then when we select that, yeah, it's going to say 3, and we don't want that. Maybe we don't want it, maybe we want to do it by slug instead. So, product dot title, so we're going to map through that and we're going to get the product dot title. Then over here we're going to get the slug, like so. Title does not exist on type. Yes, it does. Yeah, see? Then we get that. Can we do that ID now? No. No, we cannot. Slug is hot dog. The ID is 3. But we want that to show the title. Sorry about that. And we want that to show is the title. I'm not actually sure what value that's showing. Select a product, so select value. There's your place. In fact, actually thinking about it, this isn't even showing the placeholder. No, that's a lie. It's showing the placeholder right there. We go hot dog, shows nothing. Look at ShadcnUI again. Well, I suppose we can search for these things via the slug, so it's no big deal. But I'm just not sure why. Hold on, what if I change both of these to ID again? Not that the key should actually make that much of a difference, to be fair to you, but refresh this page. Hot dog. No. Suppose. Okay. Well, for now, most of these fields are going to stay the same for now, until I get round to doing the React hook forms, repeating fields such as bullet points and feet, and unique selling points and things like that. But for now, I just want to see if we go into here. We now know we need out of the feed. So if we go to feature form data, instance of that, and that's going to have a product. We'll leave it as that. We'll do that, and we'll pop down here, and what we need is go down here, const. Ooh, that, and then we'll pop in here. We'll do product ID. We'll import that from there. That should do that. That shouldn't do that. Then we'll say, well, we'll check if not product. Do that. Save that. Wait for TypeScript to catch up with us. Please. This product is not. There we go. What else are you whinging about? Product ID is a number. And if product ID is a number, it can't be a string. Right, I'm going to hope that that just doesn't break for me now. Call this mustard. Lol. And do that and see what breaks. Something went wrong, please try again. E. Let's do this. And click that button again. Pop on over to our terminal, which will be here. Failing row contains 2, 3 must da 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 da. Oh, I think I've messed up the steamer again. Steamer.ts. Okay, and in here, oh, we don't actually have a created that in the products table, which is hilarious. Let me delete that. Now pop on over to our terminal again. Go over here. Let's regenerate this, and then migrate. See if we can figure it out. Should recombine those commands into one. Save myself some hassle. Right, let's do that. Create feature. Feature created successfully. If we pop into Drizzle Studio, I'm just going to refresh the page, seeing as we've migrated some stuff. We pop in here, and we are successfully linking features to our products. Cool. Well, it's just been a short stream today, guys, but I've accomplished something. I'm just going to commit all that work. I'll do it off stream. But if anyone that has